Spooky, scary, you know the rest. Hey, baby cakes, how goes everything? It's me, Sliss RPG. Yeah, I'm back. And it's time for another episode of Alan Wake. So, as you can see, we're at episode 2. Taken. Quick reminder to everybody, still can't hear shit, so sorry if I'm talking over scenes and stuff.
Honey,
I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Not yet. I need to do something first. It is time. It is time for you all to see the grandest of Easter eggs. Seriously though, I just picked up something good, correct? Yep. Alright folks, this is for the friend. This is the Easter egg that I was talking about. A manuscript read by the voice actor to Max Payne.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Okay, that was the first one. I didn't think this all the way through because I can't hear what's going on, so therefore I don't know when he's finished monologuing. I have to turn on my television to the lowest extent, and I am so sorry if there is an echo.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Alright. That was the special manuscript in the Alan Wake game. Sorry, that special manuscript in the Alan Wake game that was voiced over by the voice actor of Max Payne in Max Payne, as you can expect. All right, so now that that's done, onwards to story time. Story time. Ooh, things and stuff. Oh, it's about me. I'm surreal like that. There are some authors that do write about themselves. But onwards to the kitchen, because coffee is God. Coffee is king. Coffee time, activate.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Alice, my wife.
Oh,
Come
hey,
to me.
I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
I know she's such a miracle worker.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine.
The power. The power is dead.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
You afraid of the dark yet?
Sorry. I just
Still afraid of the dark?
just really spooked me.
I'm shining a light
Don't
right in
worry.
your face.
We'll just break
Are
out
you
the
afraid of the
candles.
dark, lady?
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
The clicker. The clicker. Click on. Click off. The clicker. Oh, wait.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on. Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
She seemed to get really defensive when I walked up to her. She shot up like, back off, stranger. I don't know. She might have beat
That
me
was
with her
Cynthia
purse.
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that.
Ow.
Back in her day, she
Oh,
wrote
if you heard
about
a pop,
all
that
sorts
was
of
my
weird
foot.
things in the paper. Bright Falls
That's
has
not-
a colorful
Ow.
history.
Ugh.
Of course, what small town hasn't?
Okay. So anyways, gonna go find Sarah because I went the wrong way. Wait. Something's to be read. Identify, Knack, have you seen this man? Is it Stucky? It is Stucky, isn't it? Knack for winning contests. Cute. Richard Paul, camping trip overdue, haven't been in contact. These are probably all the people that I ended up shooting dead.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Why, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot
Mr.
called
Wake, can I
Lovely
help you with
Peak.
anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
I'm not a dick. I'll turn on the lights.
Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Well, I can understand why the police wouldn't believe his story. Not exactly the most convincing of arguments, but that is some foreshadowing if I'm correct. Even though it wasn't a goddamn space alien.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Supposedly a hole in the fence, right? Eh. Power kick. Grab me a manuscript.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay. More insanity. That's always nice. Alright, I'm starting to hit my time limit here, so we got like 2 more minutes. Let's just turn off the lights on them. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright.
Marvelous, sir. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent antique.
After this, I'll probably end the episode.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Take it easy.
Somebody's a little touchy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
The fact he had to end that sentence with "I don't want to press charges."
Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
It just shows how easy it is to get locked up in this world.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything.
Everyone's got to
He
be on
thought I
their
was
best
certifiable,
behavior.
But when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
And the plot thickens.
What an airhead.
Alright, guys, this is the end for this episode, so I'll see you all later. This is This RPG signing off, saying bleh. Get out of my face. I don't know. This isn't the thing I'm trying. I don't know. You like it? Bye. See you. Bleh.